Hello, everyone. I'm back. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm Tabitha Yount, owner of Elegant Homes and Interiors. Come on here and tell me hello. I am back. This is the second time. I hope you guys are back on here with me. I'm going to give you a tour of my garden, so I'm going to try to do this. I hope it's working. So come on here and tell me hello. Tell me if it's hot where you're at. It's super, super hot. But I told you guys I would give you a tour of my garden, and it's so pretty this time of the night. It's just with all the things that are here, and the fountains are on the pool. You guys got to see it. So hello, Kathy. I hope you guys are on here with me live. Tell me hello. If you have any questions, leave them below, and I'll give you a tour of my garden. It is so pretty. It's really in full bloom. Some things have already bloomed, but I said, you know, it's still worth you guys seeing it. Hello, Lisa. Hello. I'm so glad you guys are back. I think I have a better connection now. For some reason, I didn't have a very good connection. It just kept going off and on, off and on, off and on. So I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to give you guys a little tour of our garden. I'm going to go out of here. It's super hot, though. So if I'm sweating, don't make fun of me. Okay, I'm going to turn it around here. Jason's spraying already. He's out here spraying. So I'm going to start here. Now, this is several little pots here that we planted. I'm going to rub this off here. Sorry, guys. I want to make sure you guys can see. Okay, there you go. I am going to rub this. These are my flowers here. These are a couple little bitty pots, and then there's like 2 pots, and then there's one huge one. But isn't this stunning? It really has taken off this year, and I absolutely love it. Now, I got to tell you about this. This here is something that, like, when you rub it, it smells amazing. It smells like, kind of like verbena. I think it's lemon verbena. And it's, oh my gosh, it smells amazing. I wish you guys could smell it. It's like a lemon verbena. And I guess it's supposed to like take away mosquitoes and things like that. Guys, I'm telling you, it really does work. I don't know what it did. My mother-in-law gave it to me for Mother's Day, and it has really taken off this year. So I love that. And it smells amazing when you brush up against it. The cat and the dog brush up against it all the time. And I mean, it just smells amazing. And look at it. It's kind of wilting over because it's so hot today, but they look amazing. I think they're just taking off. I got to show you one thing that did not do so well this year, which I hate to admit, but it did. It didn't do very well, but my roses are doing amazing. As anybody else's, they just have been blooming really well. I mean, you can see where there's new blooms in here. And the roses are just loving all this additional rain that we've gotten this year. So that's really cool. And then, of course, my big pots. Look how they're huge, guys. I don't know. I've never had them quite like this full. Maybe I have, and I just can't remember. And then my statue, and she lights up at night. So maybe I should give you guys a tour at night, too, as well. And then this is the walkway. Here's another big pot. And then this is the walkway that we go down to my office down in there. But this is the garden right here that we added last year. We added all of this, guys. And look at these. Look, I cannot believe these hostas are so big. This was little last year. These little things were like maybe 2 or 3 leaves. And look how they came back. They just love it here. They're absolutely stunning. They just love it. And then my hydrangeas, they're coming up. They're really loving this area. Pretty good, honestly. There's another lemon verbena, this big one right here. I'm going to point to it. It's another one we put at the corner here. So we thought that would repel mosquitoes and bugs, and it really does help. They don't really look the best, but I can tell you they smell amazing if you hit them. They really smell really super good. And I got this year. I don't know what this is called. I know one of you ladies are going to know what this is called. I just absolutely love it. It's sitting up here. It's kind of a tropical looking thing. I know one of you ladies told me before what it's called, but I cannot remember it. But man, it's taken off this year. It just absolutely loves it. Look at those leaves. Isn't that cool? It's just so pretty in that pot. But these hostas are loving this area. They're just loving it. I'm just amazed how big they are. They literally were just like 3 little things last year, And this year they have just grown into big ones. And then Jason went and worked on a house, and every little house he brings home something. And this is the hosta that he brought home from one of the houses last year. And look at it. It's just thriving there. So we replanted it. Elephant ear in blue pot. Yes. Thank you, Peggy. I knew one of you would tell me what it was called. Elephant ear in the blue pot. So we really love to do our gardening. I love the whole flowers, and this is something I enjoy. Jason enjoys it. We do this together. And so the kids kind of have to just kind of go with it. Lexi's really more into it than any of the kids, but you know, all the other ones are kind of young, so they just kind of have to go with it. These are really super pretty up here. Here comes Sophie. She'll probably get in the pool, as you guys have seen those. But these really take off. They love this. Hello, Carolyn. You're trying. And they love this area. They just really go bonkers up here. And they literally have just done so well this year. Unless Sophie goes behind here and under here, and she like walks clear under here. I don't know why the dogs do that, but she really loves to walk under there and break them off. I don't know. She just loves to do that. Okay, so here's one thing. I got to turn this around. So usually typically all my flowers do so well. But that last rain that we had, the 7-inch rain, I don't know what happened. I always have tons of flowers that just do amazing. That last rain that we had, we got 7 inches of rain, and I'm not kidding you. It killed one of my flowers. I was so sad. Jason's like, Tabitha, let it go. Just cut it off. And I was like, no, it's going to come back. It didn't. It didn't come back. I'll show it to you. I'll show you what it looked like before. This is what it looked like my basket's like in here. See how that is? That's exactly what it looked like. And this is what I got. Wah, wah, wah. This is literally what I'm with. This is what I'm left with. And I kept saying, Jason, it's going to come back. And he's like, Tabitha, it's not going to come back, man. It's just not. So I was kind of like so sad. I was like, oh, this is it. But what happened is I think that the rain came so fast and so furious. What happened is it got the plug at the bottom. It plugged it up, and so it killed it. It actually took the root, and it got rotten. And I didn't realize that it had gotten plugged up. And so once it did that, it was just like terrible. It was terrible. So it killed it off really super fast. So that was a bummer. So that one, I literally just need to just take it out, redo it next year, and go from there. But okay, I'm going to turn it around and show you the pool area. It has really taken off this year, guys. I can't really see because of the sun. These over here are probably one of my very favorite bushes. They're buckthorns. They're wonderful. They'll actually, you need the rain, Andrea. Yes, the rain is wonderful, but sometimes if it comes really fast and furious, it's not so great on your flowers. You know what I mean? But the ones in the ground really love it. They super love it. Okay, so we started these buckthorns. These were the original buckthorns that we started with our gardening, and we loved them so much. See how green they are? They do die off in the winter, but they're so beautiful and green. So I said, you know what? They're going to be like, I think they can grow up to like 6 to 7 feet tall. So then we decided to plant some more over here because we loved them so much. So we said, you know what? We're going to do more of them. So we planted some more, and we'll see. But they really have done really good. Kind of over here by the hot tub area. Sophie, where are you going? She's probably wanting to go down by the pond. But I love these. These are super pretty. And it's really pretty with the green background with those yellow. So I hope I'm not going really fast and making you guys sick. I'm trying to go slow here. So I love to show you guys the fountains. I hope you guys can see those. And hear them. I love to sit out here and drink coffee in the morning and listen to that sound. Yes, we are having trouble with Japanese beetles. Jason's out here. That's what he was just out here doing. Carolyn, he was out here killing him. He said, I'm done with these things. He said, all I do is kill them. We can keep spraying them, but you know, what else are we going to do, right? And we've had the bags. Everybody asks us this. We've had the bags, and it just attracts them. So, you know, My thought is don't take the bags because it's not worth it. Okay, so these are pampas grass, and they are huge. Last year, they were like a foot tall, and look how big they are. They're as tall as I am. Well, they're taller, actually, which doesn't take a lot. I'm only 5'1", but they give us a lot of privacy, and Jason and I really like that. The beautiful rose bushes are just doing amazing this year. They're just looking gorgeous. I'm a big rose person. And people ask me all the time, Tabitha, do you cut them back? No, I don't. I don't really. We do in the spring. I take that back. We cut the bushes back. But do I cut them once they're spent off? I don't. I let them spent themselves because I just don't have time. Now, sometimes I will, but not all the time. Pretty easy maintenance, honestly. Now, I don't know why these little torchy tiki lights are so pretty at night, guys. I can't walk all the way over here. I think I did a post on these big trees. These are trees, those hydrangea trees, and they're absolutely gorgeous. So, and then my Shasta daisies are doing well. They already kind of bloomed. We kind of missed that. I'm going to go up under here. You can always walk under here. You can always walk under them and see the garden. But it's really filling in. For sure. I just want to always show you that. And another thing before I get off here is I wanted to show you guys Lexi and Matt decided that they were going to have a garden, right? They decided to actually have a vegetable garden, which I said, I'm not having a part of that. And Jason said, go for it. He's like, set it out there so you can like water it and do all the things. Oh my gosh, guys, she has done amazing with it. I mean, it's crazy. So he built a raised garden for her, and I'll turn it around and let you see it. It has done tons. Look at it. It's overflowing. Her garden is. It's doing amazing. She's done a great job this year in her little garden. If you guys can see that little box down there, he built her this little box. They painted it, and the garden is doing amazing. So, pretty proud of her for doing that. She loves gardening. She'll come out and really work on that. That's not really something I'm going to do. I don't have time to do it, so she really loves doing it. It's kind of her therapy, I think. So, yes, these are knockout roses. All of these are knockout. I'll go back over here. Woo! I'm getting wet a little bit under these little fountains. If you guys can see the fountains, that's how they do. They come out to here, and then they go into the pool here. Like that. And you can set those however you want. Yes, these are knockout roses. I'm going to go up under here. And honestly, they have done amazing. Look how beautiful the blooms are. Aren't they just gorgeous? And all of these are just going to be new ones that are coming. So all of these are like the new spent ones. No, there isn't any spent ones. These are new blooms. So all of these are going to be new ones. Those older ones back in there are going to be the ones that are already spent, if that tells you anything. I'll have to take you guys a tour at night so you guys can see it again too. Oh, Sophie's in the pool. I'll let you see Sophie in the pool. She thinks it's her pool. I do too. I love pampas grass. Willie, it really is a great barrier and a protection, and it kind of does all things, and it's just so pretty. These are absolutely stunning when they come up. There's so many of them, and I'll be honest, everybody stops and asks me how many we planted here. We literally only planted 3 little plants, and they've grown to be this big. Isn't that crazy? And they just keep growing and growing and growing every year. And then there's our little wishing well. It's getting taken over. And then we added these little, the umbrellas last year, and they're in the ground, and I love that because they don't fall over, they don't tip over or anything. So when you get hot, it really does work. Okay, so we're back around to the other side of the house again. So this is kind of where it looks. I just really wanted to give you guys a tour of it. Every year I try to do this because everybody always asks me about it. And I always try to share it. But that sound is so serene, isn't it? I just love that sound. I thought you guys would enjoy that too, to hear that. I call the robot that cleans our pool, I call her Rosie. You know, it's Rosie. She cleans our pool, so hey, I don't have to do it, so that's even better, right? Okay, guys, I just wanted to give you guys a quick tour. Thank you guys for being here. If you have any questions, leave them below. Otherwise, have a wonderful weekend. Stay cool, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.